you already know. You already know what today is. You already know what this video is about, all right? Today's the day that I start reading ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I don't know if I've heard any negative reviews. I'm sure there are some, but I've also heard that it is loosely based, kind of like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. And if you know me, I love Beauty and the Beast. That is my favorite princess. She's a bookworm. She loves to read just like me. Love her. So I got my hopes real high for this book. Now with high hopes come the risk of disappointment. So I'm a little nervous that I'm not gonna like it. But a lot of people have recommended this book to me and they have told me that I'll like it. And there are people whose book opinion I trust. So let's get into it. Let's read this book. Done any reading today. As you can see by the laundry beside me, I'm just trying to get a lot of chores done because there's still a lot of unpacking that my husband and I need to get done, and laundry is a big thing. A lot of our clothes was in storage when we moved. I definitely wanted to wash all of it before wearing it because, you know, sitting in trash bags in a storage unit for months, and that's kind of gross. So I want to make sure everything was washed, and I'm still in the process of washing all of that clothes. I made a really big dent in it today, I think, but before I reward myself with that, I definitely need to get priorities done first, which is chores, you know, putting laundry away, all of that. There's some boxes, empty boxes that I need to throw away. I need to throw those out. But yeah, so come with me as I continue to do chores. Yep, it's good. Good morning. It is currently 5:44 in the morning. A little reading update on ACOTAR. I'm somewhere on chapter 3. It is taking me a little while to get into it. It's kind of a slow start, but I'm not going to DNF it. That's way too early. Storyline is getting interesting, I guess. But I'll just have to keep reading to see how I feel. Again, I think it's just a reading slump. I think I'm just going through that moment where, you know, you want to read, but you don't have the motivation to read. So I'm just gonna keep reading, see how I feel about it, and I'll come back with another update. So, a bit of an update. I'm really liking it so far. I'm getting the Beauty and the Beast vibes from the book. It's not like too heavy, like not like super obvious, but you can tell, you know, girl is taken away from her family to repay a debt, and now she has to live with like a beast kind of creature to like spare her family. So yeah, it's pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm starting to eat it up.
It's giving. It's giving. Okay.
I'm on page 148. I just got to chapter 17. It is so good. It is so good. I don't know why I didn't get into fantasy earlier. It's not that I'm not into it. It's just, I've said this before in a different video. It's not my first choice of books. I like more thrillers or like mysteries and romance. Romance is something that more recently I started getting into. But fantasy, I like Lord of the Rings. I need to rewatch it and I need to read the books. But I recently watched Lord of the Rings and I really liked it. It's just, it is so good. Like, I'm really liking it. I know I said in my last video that I'm not gonna read the series back to back, but I might read the series back to back. So I'm gonna get back to reading. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, June 15. I am on day 4 of reading ACOTAR. I made a real big dent yesterday reading it. I read almost like, I would say almost half the book. I'm somewhere page 140, 150 something, which is almost halfway. It's getting really good. I'm excited. Like, I'm excited when the ship finally sails and we get our love interests involved with each other finally. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I am not gonna read just yet. I'm gonna do my devotional for a little bit, you know, read my Bible, and then I'm gonna get into ACOTAR. And I'll probably do some more chores today. I still have laundry to do. I want to try to get the bathroom cleaned, so we'll see about doing that. It is Friday. It is 11:31 in the morning. I have not finished ACOTAR just yet. I'm about 2/3 of the way through. When I tell you, it is so good. It is so good. I am reading through it a little bit slower just because, you know, being an adult, being married, having an apartment, bills, I have priorities, things I have to do. So reading is not necessarily the first thing I can do every single day, but it is really good, and I am almost done with it. So I have 3 things that I want to get done today. So 1, I want to go to Walmart and get a drawer, like organizer, one of those cheap plastic ones. It's like $20, $30. Because the second thing on my to-do list is I want to clean the second living room where like my whole book nook area is where I want to be, like where I want to set it up. But I need that little organizer to put things in there to go into the second like guest bedroom, which is also like my art like little room. So I need to put all of that stuff in that drawer and put it in that room. So that way that area is cleared out. So then number 3, I can build the bookshelf that I bought last night at Walmart. It was like $35, super cheap. It's black, what I want. It's 5 shelves as well, so it's literally perfect. That is what I have on my agenda, but enough talking, let's go. I forgot to mention that there is a 4th bonus item to my to-do list. Now, bonus because I may or may not be able to do it. Oh, there's a lot of cars here. I really hope I can, but if I can't, that is okay. But that is to go to Barnes and Noble. Now there is one that's about 20 minutes from me, and I've been to that one a few times, but it's really, really small. It doesn't even have a cafe in it, which, I mean, I don't care for that really, but you know, it's not a Barnes experience without a cafe inside. Now there is one that's about 25 minutes from me, not that much further away, And that one's
a big boy.
that one is a full Barnes, you know, full Barnes Noble with cafe. It's big, it's spacious. So that's what, oh, okay, y'all are just going, not waiting your turn at the stop signs. Anyway, but yeah. Now, if I don't get to go today, that's okay. I'm not stressing it. I really do want to go because it's been a few weeks since I went to a Barnes & Noble. But if I can't go, I can always go tomorrow. But yeah, so let's hope that I can get that 4th bonus item done today. And even if I do get to go today, I'll still probably go tomorrow just to get out the house. I just got back home from Walmart. It was a success. So I got a little organizer drawer thing. It's smaller than the one I already have, but it's because I kind of want to like downsize and get rid of some art supplies that are either old or messed up or that I just don't use anymore. So that's why I got a smaller one to force myself to have to get rid of stuff. And from there, a lot of these things will be gone, and then I'll be able to build a bookshelf and start putting away some more things from these boxes, because there are some like binders and folders and stuff that I want to put on the bookshelf. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to it, because if I want to try to go to Barnes today, I definitely have to get this stuff done. I was able to get majority of my art supplies into this little drawer here. I did throw away some things, not a lot, but enough that I was able to fit pretty much everything that was in those three big drawers in here. I have some sketchbooks down here, but I have bigger ones over here that I'm just gonna put on my bookshelf. And then I also have like other binders and a few other sketchbooks that I found in boxes that I'm gonna put on the bookshelf as well. So here it is. Here is the bookshelf. I already started putting books, some books on the shelf, but I'm actually gonna stop and wait a little bit because I want to film this, but I don't really have the time right now to film, especially my back's hurting. I'm tired. I was building this was kind of annoying to build. So I'm probably gonna start taking some of the books down and just stacking them up here on the floor. And then I will be recording me putting it all together and organizing it and stuff. But this living room's still messy, so I definitely have to make sure I clean that before I start filming all of this. I'm not done reading ACOTAR. I'm on page 304, chapter 35. I'm almost done with it. I keep trying to read and then certain things happen, like we have to go do some errands or I get distracted. So I'm gonna try to finish it tonight because I need to finish reading it, edit this video, and then upload it. But I did go to Barnes & Noble and I did something. I did a thing, okay? So, I think I got a little ahead of myself and I bought not only the second book, but also the third. And these two books combined is like 1,300 pages, which is a lot, but I am so excited. Here, let me just put them all. Okay, so like I said, I know I had mentioned before that I didn't want to read the whole series in one go, but I might do that. I might just read the whole series in one go. So we shall see. But yes, I'm so excited because I got the second book, A Court of Mist and Fury, and the third book, A Court of Wings and Ruin, right? Second, third, yeah. I just finished ACOTAR. It was so good. It was so good. I'm so ready to keep reading this series. It's literally 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to sleep because I have church in the morning. And I'm over here trying to finish this book, and it is so good. It is so good. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. It was so good. Wow. Not only was there some romance, there was action, there was like fighting and violence, and there was it was such a good mix of everything. Like, it wasn't too heavy on any specific like genre. It was so good. I think this is my first real fantasy book that I've ever read. Why haven't I read fantasy before? Whoa, I look tired. I look busted. Anyway, why haven't I read fantasy before? I think this is a good segue, you know, a good intro, I guess, to fantasy. I'm so ready to read the second book. I want to know what happens, because this one wrapped up so nicely. The way it just like ended. Like, I'm thinking like, what else could there possibly be? There's like 4 other books that I need to read. What else is there? But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day or a good night wherever you are while watching this video. And I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what I'm going to be posting. Probably like organizing my bookshelf and giving like a little bookshelf tour. But yeah, I think that's the plan for my next video. But yeah. Until next time. I usually use my receipts as like bookmarks, and I was opening the book to the first few pages to put the receipt in there so that I can put it on my bookshelf. And the dedication page for Josh. So in the acknowledgements, I like reading them sometimes, and Josh is her husband. For Josh, because you would go under the mountain for me. I love you. Once you read the book and you understand what that means,